Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Breakfast Club. Today is Monday, April 13th. Wait, is today the third? No, April 14th is the day. Um, we got a little bit of a warm up, and then we got a on and off workout, meaning you're gonna be working for 45 seconds, get your rest for 15 seconds. And then we got a small cool down today. Even a small cool down today. So we're gonna start with just 50 jumping jacks, just 50 jumping jacks. Um, with those jumping jacks, okay, again, I'm starting with the feet close together, hands on the side. I'm gonna jump up, try to touch those hands above my head and come back together. We're just gonna go rock out 50 of these. Here we go. Soft feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay. Now, let's do some reverse lunges. We're going to take our hands or our fingers, we're going to intertwine them, extend those arms straight out in front of you. Then I'm going to do a reverse lunge, and I'm going to turn over the leg that's out in front. So if it's my left knee that's out, I'm going to rotate or twist to my left. I'm going to try to keep both arms straight, find that balance, come forward, and then I'm going to do the other side, keeping both arms straight. Let's rock out 10 of those. 10 of those total. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a little side view of that. So you know I'm not leaning forward when I'm doing that. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Moving right along, we're going to get into an inchworm to a push-up. So what my inchworm is, feet are going to be in my squat stance, just outside of shoulder width apart. I'm going to do a forward bend. All right. I'm going to just stretch. Hold that just for a couple seconds. Try to lengthen those hamstrings. All right. Now, I'm going to try to get these palms on the ground as soon as possible. I'm going to walk out, straight legs, get to my push-up position, do a push-up, walk it back, trying to keep those legs straight, and stand up. So that's my inchworm push-up. Let's get like 10 of these. Let's get like 10 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Inchworm push-up. Okay, let's go to shoulder taps. Shoulder taps. We'll do 30 of these. So shoulder taps, it's going to be at the top of my push-up. I want to make sure that my hands stay underneath the shoulders, right? Whether you're looking at me from the side or the front, right? Because here they can be underneath the shoulders. If you're looking at me from the front, right? Here we go. So wide feet, hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to dome up the back, engage the quads to keep the knees straight. Squeeze your butt, tap, reach up and tap. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we got 10 more of these, but I want you to be aware of your hips. I don't want you to be shifting your hips, trying to gain a mechanical advantage. Keep those hips locked in by drawing up or drawing your belly button in towards your spine and staying tight. Go these 10 more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. Let's do one more. One more, and then we'll get into it. Let's do some frog hops. Frog hops. So those frog hops, we just need 10 of them. Basically, squat down, get those palms on the ground, like so, and then kick back into a plank position, and then try to jump forward with those feet flat on the ground, heels down on the ground, and hands still flat. So it's just going to be here, here. Okay, we just need 10 of those. 10 of those. Soft feet. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really try to get those feet as far forward as you can with the palms in the ground. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, good job. Good job. So, the workout is done kind of in a Tabata format, meaning that we're going to be working for a certain period of time and we're going to be resting for a certain period of time. In this case, it's going to be 45 seconds of work. 45 seconds, then 15 seconds of rest. You move on to the next movement. We're going to go from walking lunges, Bulgarian split squat, glute bridges, Russian twists, plank jacks, reverse lunges, wall sit, commando, and broad jump. So we got a lot of stuff that we're going to cover today. So let me just set up something here. I will put my clock here. You're going to need a stool of some sort for your Bulgarian split squat, which is rear foot elevated. We're dropping down and driving up. That's that Bulgarian split squat. So get yourself a stool, put it off to the side. We don't need that right away. What else? Glute bridges. We don't need any equipment. Russian twist, you will need a weight. I'm probably going to go with kind of a 20. Well, I don't know if I'll go with this 20-pounder, but we'll see. I'm feeling ambitious. So my Russian twist, I can have my feet on the ground. I want to try to have my chest or my thoracic or trunk as straight as possible. I'm going to grab my weight and I'm going to twist, making sure that my shoulders are pointed in one direction, hips are pointed in a different. Now, to advance this movement, I got to hover the feet. Twist, 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 twist. That is our Russian twist. Plank jacks are just being in the top of the plank position, top of the push-up, right? And I'm just doing a jumping jack down here. Not letting these hips fall too low. That's my plank jack. My reverse lunge. We've done those before, obviously, right? And we can alternate on those. What else? Wall sit, commandos. So commandos are those forearm planks that we start here in a forearm position or a forearm plank position. I'm going to demonstrate with the right arm. My right hand is going to go where my right elbow used to be. Here, now I'm up in a high plank. And since my right arm moved first, it will move first all the time, right? Or actually, we're going to alternate that one. Just follow me as I go. And then broad jumps, which are self-explanatory. I'll get to that once we get there. All right, quick nose clear. And then a little bit of sanitizer. And we're going to get started here. And let's start. I'm watching my clock here. I got an analog clock in front of me. So we will get started here in 20 seconds. 20 seconds. And the first thing that we got is walking lunges. Walking lunges. All right, 5 seconds. Okay, 45 seconds of walking lunges. I'm going to tap that back knee, step forward. 45 seconds. Okay, 15 seconds. 5 seconds. Okay, rest it. Next, we got that Bulgarian split squat, so you need your stool for this one. So we're going to pull that out. We only got 15 seconds of rest, so let's go. Okay, so I'm going to elevate that rear foot, and then I'm going down. I'm going to tap that knee and come straight back up. 1. I'm going to do roughly 8, and then I'm going to switch. We're only going for 45 seconds. I'm going to try to get 8 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that was perfect. That was perfect for 45 seconds there. Now, we're going to go to glute bridges. Glute bridges. So I'm on my back. Drive these heels into the ground. Arms are flat. And we're going. So we're going to lift through the heels, getting those hips as high up as we can. Coming back down, tap the glutes right back up. Really driving through midfoot and heel, getting those hips up as high as you can. You'll start to notice that maybe one leg is trying to do all the work. You want to even that out. Right? Get those hips up as high as you can. It's going to force the hips into what we call full extension. 5 seconds here. Okay, resting. Next, we got those Russian twists. And I'm on second thought, I'm grabbing a 15 to that 20. Russian twists. And we are going. Feet together. Cover the feet if you can. And we're twisting. Trying to keep that torso as straight as you can or as neutral as you can. Really twisting those shoulders so that they're pointed in a different direction than the hips. And don't extend the arms so much. Really twist. Got 15 seconds. Five seconds. Okay. Rest it. Next, we got those plank jacks. Plank jacks. We're starting that in 15 or in 5 seconds. Plank jacks. Top of the push-up. Feet are apart. Here we go. Soft feet when you land. Stay tight in the midsection. Keep those hands underneath the hips. Find a good breathing pattern. Fifteen seconds. 5. And rest it. Okay, let's go with that reverse lunge. Next, 10 seconds. We're going to alternate. 5 seconds. Tapping that back knee on the ground. Here we go. We'll alternate. Making sure that when I step back, the knee that's in front of me stays straight. It can go out, but we don't want it to go in. It's going in. You might have tight adductors, tight groin. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. And resting. Okay, so next are those commandos. I'm gonna get a mat for my commandos. And we're gonna alternate these commandos starting here in about 4 seconds. So I'm here, bottom of the plank. I'll come up on the right, go down on the right. Come up on the left, go down on the left. Right? Ten seconds. 5. And rest it. Okay, next is broad jumps. Broad jumps. Broad jumps. We're gonna be in our squat stance. Feet are wide, right? Triple flexion, jump up, triple extension, land. We're going just like that. Soft feet. Making sure we get those hips all the way forward at the top of that hop. Or trying to at least. Landing deep. Last one. All right. Good job. Now, we'll start the next one. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get a little bit more of a rest in 15 seconds before we start that next round. We will start it here in 30 seconds. Remember, we're starting with walking lunges. Walking lunges. Now, this next time around, we're just going to go straight through. We'll finish the round, take our 15-second break, and just keep going. We got 10 seconds. Here we go. 5 seconds. Walking lunges. Same thing with the knee. You can go out, but you do not want it going in. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Okay, we can rest that. Bulgarian split squat. Bulgarian split squat. Get your stool. Okay, remember, we're going to try to go 8 and 8. That's about 45 seconds. 8 and 8. Here we go. I can find my balance. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to keep those shoulders on top of the hips. 6, 7, 8. And then make sure when you switch legs that you line them up where you did the first leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Hip raisers or glute bridges. Glute bridges. 10 seconds. Glute bridge. Flat on the back. We brace our body with our hands. We drive it through the heel and midfoot. Full extension on the hips. Down and tap. High as you can go. Fifteen seconds. And rest it. All right. Russian twist. Russian twist. I'm going to go back with that 15, I think. 5 seconds. Here we go. Now, if you can keep your knees and feet together, it makes it more difficult if you're hovering. We're going to break that up. We still got 15 seconds. Here we go. 5 seconds. Okay. Next, we got those plank jacks. Plank jacks. Okay, here we go. Plank jacks. Fifteen seconds. Woo. 5 seconds. Rest it. Okay, plank jacks. We got reverse lunges. Reverse lunges next. Reverse lunges. Here we go. Again, pay attention to that knee. Driving through the front heel and midfoot. Tapping that back knee on the ground. Chest is nice and erect. Got a good breathing pattern going on. Ten seconds. 5. Rest it. Okay, we got those commandos are next. Grabbing the mat. All right. Commandos, feet are wide. Up on the left, down on the left, up on the right, down on the right, up on the left, down on the left, up on the right, down on the right. Really make sure you're getting that hand back to go into that high plank so that you can get into that tricep. Five seconds. Rest it. Broad jumps are next. Broad jumps are next. Okay, broad jumps. One more. All right. Okay. Walking lunges. Remember, I said we're going right into it. Walking lunges. 5 seconds. Here we go. Walking lunges. Okay, rest it. All right, we got those Bulgarian split squats are next. Bulgarian split squats are next. We'll go 8 and 8. 8 and 8. Okay, and we're going. 2, 3, 4. Remember, it can go out, not in. 5, 6, 7, 8. And when I switch feet, so make sure that I line that foot up with the one I did first time so that we're balanced with our distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Glute bridges are next. Glute bridges are next. Glute bridges, 5 seconds. Here we go. As high as you can. Fifteen seconds. 5. And rest. Okay. Russian twist. Russian twist. I'm sticking with this 15. I'm sticking with the 15. 5 seconds. Go. Woo. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. All right, rest it. Rest it. Okay, plank jacks. Plank jacks. Plank jacks are next. Okay, here we go. Plank jacks. 15 seconds. 6. All right, what we got? Reverse lunges. Reverse lunges. Reverse lunges. Here we go. Just tapping that knee lightly. We're under control. Paying attention to that center of mass. Lifting it straight up. And lowering it straight down. 15 seconds. Five seconds. And rest it. Okay. We got those commandos next. Those commandos are next. 5 seconds. Okay, here we go. Ah, ah, ah. Okay, rest it. All right, next we got broad jumps. Broad jumps. Last one. All right. Good work. Good work. Um, we're gonna do a little bit of a cool down today. We're gonna start with this hip flexor stretch. Hip flexor stretch. I'm gonna get down in my lunge position. 90-degree at the front knee, 90-degree at the back knee. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my shoulders back. I'm gonna lean into that front knee, really stretching out this hip flexor. If I want to add a little bit, I'll take the same hand and raise it straight up. I might even turn. I might move in and out of it. So I'm coming out of it here and get back into it. Turn. Right? That's like my fourth one. We're gonna do 10 of these. That was 5. 6. Trying to get a little deeper each time. 7. I might even kick that foot out a little bit more if I start to loosen up. 8. 9. 10. All right, let's switch legs. Switch legs. Same thing. My left, if my left knee is down and my right arm is up in the air, keeping the arm back, the hand back, shoulders back, and lean forward as far as I can, and then twist into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Let's do a quick 30-second child's pose, incorporating a little bit of yoga, right? So I'm gonna get these knees wide, get to press the tops of the feet into the ground. Hands are gonna go above my head, and then I'm just gonna sit back. far as I can. When knees are wide, forehead is on the ground. Pull those elbows back a little bit. Just going to give it a quick 30 seconds. Okay. Now, last but not least, so I got my mat. I'm gonna lie down on my side. I'm trying to get a 90-degree angle at the shin to the femur. I'm gonna lie down. Now, if I'm looking at myself from a bird's eye view, I want my hips directly underneath my shoulders. All right, I'm gonna take my arms, open up like so. Now, the priority is that knees stay together and knees stay on the ground. That might prevent you from putting that opposite shoulder on the ground. But we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna do about 10 breaths here. And each time you exhale, I want to see you melt deeper and deeper into the ground. Here we go. First inhalation, exhalation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, by the time you get to 10, that shoulder should be on the ground. Hopefully. That's the goal. Let's switch sides. See what side's tighter. Again, get that 90-degree angle at the shin, the femur. Make sure that those shoulders are directly on top of the hips. We're going to open up. See what that side looks like. Okay, 10 breaths. Here we go. Each time you exhale, lower that shoulder. Squeeze those knees together. Nine and 10. All right. Good work. Good work. Let me close you out here. This beautiful Monday morning. I believe we're supposed to have some good weather. I believe we are. Okay. Good job. Good job. Give that body a round of applause. Right? A pat on the back and a high five. Remember, the most important talk is the self-talk. So talk to yourself nicely. Okay, words of wisdom for Monday, April 14th, 2025. Here we go. Here we go. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. Read that again. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. All right, so those of you that know me know that every night I read through my words of wisdom and or affirmations. Whatever stands out to me is what I bring to you. This one stood out for, I'm going to try to make the connection. So I'm originally from Wichita, Kansas. I have a grandmother. Well, I had a grandmother. She passed away probably 7 years ago now. Um, but one of the things that she taught me was that you should take pride in everything that you do. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So even if all you have is a dirt floor, you should sweep it, right? And so that always stood in my mind in terms of like how you do stuff. Like it doesn't matter. I mean, people that take away your garbage are more important than you think, but we don't treat those or even view those jobs as something that you can take pride in. But it is, because if people stop picking up your garbage, right, it's one of the most important things. So here's the connection. So you can allow the world to tell you what's great, or you can allow yourself to tell you what's great. But if you're going to allow yourself to tell you what's great, then you really have to put your best foot forward when you're doing it so that you believe it, right? So if you can't do great things, you see all these people doing all these things, in life, on YouTube, whatever. That's fine. Maybe that's not what that's not what you're here for. But what you can do is take the small things and do your very, very best at them. And I guarantee you they will stand out. People will notice. Not that that's why we do it, but it's an easy way to not be average. And it's the wrong shirt. Anyway. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. So get out there today and do something real small in a great way, just to get some confidence in yourself, to feel good about who you are and your character and what you do. That's all I got. Other than wake up, wake up, wake up. Get out there, attack this Monday, just like we attacked this workout. I'll be back here Wednesday morning and Friday morning doing much of the same thing. I want to thank you for joining me today. I want to wish Lanny a happy belated birthday. Good job. She's not taking a day off. It's her birthday yesterday, but she's still up bright and early this morning working out. Good work. She's got the dog. It looks like the next thing on tap is a walk. So I probably should have spelled that out and not said that. Now you got to go right now. Anyway, have a fantastic day and love the person you are becoming. Bye.